Alright, are we live? Looks like we're live. Audio looks good. The mute button. Yep, does work. Good. Alright. Rimworld time. Turn the aircon off. Is it a bit loud? Looks a bit loud. Righto, so where were we? Recovered from a recent attack. Dare say it's actually going quite well so far. As I say that, there's a major break risk alert. Pickle. Raya. What's pissing you off? Oh, the food poisoning. Oh, alright. What can you do? Stop raging. Let's get the old conversion done. Big face. 33%. Alright, he's getting there. Royal Ascent. Passage off world. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Oh, Freya, I know the food poisoning sucks, dude. Well, we have a little bit of silver stored up, and there's also, yeah, this silver ore that crashed down in a meteorite. So with a bit of luck, ooh, Big Face and Megasoth 1 formed a bond. Now bonding is against our religion curses. Well, I don't know, we're just gonna have to deal with that. Break the bond, I suppose. It'll piss him off for a little while, but... What's up, Airborne? Channy. Excellent. Okay, so the King's Apartments and the throne room will be ready pretty soon. But you know what, now that I think about it, since installing this 1.3 and ID Religion update, I don't think I've actually managed to have a royal person in a colony. I have been getting quests where the reward is a psychic neuroformer, which is, I assume, the beginning of that quest now. Because I haven't seen any quests giving you, what's it called again? Not loyalty, fame or whatever it's called, which normally sets off that quest line, so interesting. Okay, she wants an impressive bedroom as well. Big Face, why can't you fill that? Oh, it's already contains lumber. Okay, it just looked like it was empty. What is the leather and hide situation? Need to make one more pelt coat, then we can start cranking out leather armor. And there's loads of animals here that will give us hide. Animals have turned up. Unfortunately, we're not quite ready yet. Start having horses. Maybe next year. At least I want a big crop of hay grass. And I have to build all these fences, which I don't want to do until I've gotten the moat dug, which is going to be such a long time. It's just such a bummer if you don't have the moat ready. And every time you get attacked, they make a beeline straight for your barn. Kill all your animals. Alright, what? It's going good, buddy. We are just about to start with getting the fortifications down. So what's happening with our prisoners? Working on converting them, looks like. That's going okay. Leader speech, not yet. We're gonna have 150 wood soon, then I can do 2 more beds there. Good. Channy and Marden are my 2 builders. Let's have them do all the repairing, and then we can place the order to start building the embrasures. Vermeeran's father is here. I'm not planning on using slaves, no. I will if I do a future playthrough, where I want to do like a more combat-oriented sort of playthrough. This ideology is quite pacifist. Human primacy collectivist, it's very minimal impact. And from what I gather about slaves and how they are used, it strikes me to be quite similar to the Goranlan seed, where you have to have basically one person full-time spending their time either minding slaves or tending the tree. Either way, it's underwhelming. So far, the Goranlan trees have felt very underwhelming. What are you up to? Making a pelt coat. Good lad. Channy is hunting. Okay, cool. So, Marden, you need to tailor, and if you can't tailor, then you should construct. That's how that should work. The fact that Channy is hunting tells me it's time to start with embrasures. Granite embrasures, here we go. As I thought, it's about 1,000 blocks per side. And if memory serves, we already have around 1,000 blocks in storage. Excellent. Animals produce indoors on a clean floor. Keep off using animals outdoors or on straw mats. I mean, I do still want this thing to get trained for hauling and to be useful. Okay, so here's what we do. We create a zone. Which we call animal hauling. Oh wait, animal grazing. No, actually, it's not going to be grazing. It doesn't work that way anymore. It's going to be animal hauling, right? And we expand animal hauling to allow them all over the entire map, with the exception of where the drugs are kept, because you don't want them getting high. As for some reason, animals just love toking it up in Rimworld. So my expectation is that I'm going to have some dogs, something. I'm going to be doing the hauling. I tried having the Goranlan saplings do the hauling, but they really didn't seem to do much. If I'm going to use Goranlans, it'll be to produce wood. Give me a nice passive tick of wood. I like that. Need a double farm prosthetic. Passionate plant skill pawn. Good. Even then, I had to go for more trees. 27 for 2. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, because you need to put exponentially more tending into it to make it worth it. And if you plant more of the trees, you then have to sacrifice a number of colonists. That's kind of the same story with slaves, because you need a jailer to actually keep an eye on them, you know? So, drugs are going to be kept there. Let's just keep the animals away from the drugs. Please. This is bonding. I don't need it to attack, if I'm honest. Now he's bonded to Big Face. And is Big Face the best handler? He is. Just grab another one? I mean, why not? You can stack this thing on multiple trees, yeah, but I mean, he would then get massive mood debuffs because he has to spend hours at a time just tending the tree, and then he doesn't get his recreation in, he doesn't get you know, his bathroom breaks in and stuff like that. That's been my experience, at least. And the animals don't need to do any hauling within the barracks. I mean, really, they just need to be... When it comes to hauling, I want the animals to be hauling into the fridge and into the workshop. Really, there's no need for them to go here. Then that then means that I need to move the animal sleeping spot out in the open. I mean, they can survive out in the open, right? Can't they? I'm not going to die or anything. I don't have real animal spot. I'm going to put him outside, and if I have issues, then we'll see. Minimum cold temperature is going to be low, so minus 55. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, Rhea, what's your problem? Creation deprived. Up ML. Components. Excellent. And leather tanning is finished. Excellent. Okay, so now because leather tanning is finished, this now means we can make... Where is it? Gambison. I need that mod that lets me type in the thing I'm looking for. Tabard. I should make tabards as well. I need pants. Felt coat. There it is. Gambison. I'll make them out of leathers. I think we have plenty of leathers. Because our cloth crop actually failed this year. Righto. Okay, so mending is going to go there. But in the meantime, I need a place to keep mending kits and components. The components would conceivably be used here in smithing, I think. I love the fact that the prisoners are actually doing some work. Scribing, soft fur, what? Pants. I don't have the mending bench yet. Oh, I do have the mending bench. Excellent. Actually, it's the middle of winter. How am I feeding this thing? It's probably popping into the freezer and stealing meals. Donkeys, don't want to buy any of that. Hay could be useful. Buying some lumber is also pretty tempting. Anything in particular I want to get rid of? Not really. Donkeys, bulls, cows. Okay, Freya's having a tantrum. That's fair enough. She's been super unhappy for a long time. I'll tell you what though, once we get these two to join us, we can then imprison Freya. Also, let's strip all these corpses and have the prisoners break down the tainted clothing. I'm gonna have to research recycling then. Oh, it's getting dirty in here, Vanek. I kind of wish that there would be like a default cleaning prioritization level in the kitchen. I feel like I have to keep reminding myself to make sure that cleaning it. It's an ethical party. I need a lectern for plus 15. The bone lectern. Lectern of bone. Look. I should start it at an altar. Actually, we don't have an altar, do we? Medium altar. But I don't know if that's the altar of my ideologian or of some other heretical one. Placement here is a little scuffed. I'll pop it there. Blocks the drum's interaction spot. Yeah, check the audio tab, you say? Yeah, I'm familiar with that. The buildings is only the pew and the collective image. So isn't the collective image then... It is the altar, I see. Okay, so that means this altar is of the other ideologian. And I saw some red text there as well, which suggests it's the other ideologian. Yeah, we need mending kits. Stop producing hoods, I think. Troubleware we can keep. Leather helmets, leather armor, pants gambesons. Opponent. Almost time to do some converting again. And big face. Burn these corpses. Right, so I'm researching tools, and then after this I think we can research the recycling. Base is so wood hungry. At this point I think the buildings are going to be granite, the floors are all going to be limestone. Happy with that. Meals are looking a bit low. My cook, Van Eck. Is there no option for carnivore fine meal times 4? There it is. Veggie fine meals, simple meals. Right, Van Eck, get to cooking. Into cleaning. I wish the guests would make more of an effort to help with the cleaning. Wait a second, I should be able to build more recreation as well. Of course, poker table, billiards table. And this. There. I think the billiards table can fit there. We might have to move the crystal lamp. More components. Or we could just do clay floor tiles. Yeah. 36 granite. 46 limestone. Hold y'all. I think that modern is choosing to repair some structures rather than build. Typically, the builders seem to prioritize constructing things. Anyway. I'll tell you what though. Need more bone. Once we have the tool crafting station, the first tools I might craft probably going to be hammers for my two builders. Modern, why aren't you building? Are your construction skills too low? Oh, that's no good. Wait, that's silly. I'm gonna use limestone tiles. Let's do them in the barracks. I do think it means it's going to slow Channy down because he's also going to start building here. I suppose I can just keep forcing Channy to work on the embrasures rather than floors. Bad. And how much steel do we have? Only 36. What? How are we doing here? Hey, not bad. 31%. Everybody does have a recurve bow. So, what construction skill do you need for the embrasure? I think it's 6. Yeah. That does look snazzy though, doesn't it? Armstone bricks. And we can put some carpets down the middle of the walkways to make it look fancy. Okay, tool crafting is researched. Throwing weapons is also pretty tempting. As is basic crossbows, but beer brewing, we can get that going as well. Cocoa, a great bow to give everybody the next level of weapon upgrade. Oil plants, plumbing not yet, heating not yet. Food limbs could be good. Bridges is done. Beekeeping I quite like. Is it usable with a shield? I don't think so. No. Usable with shields? No. Oh, throwing axes. I thought they would be usable with shields. Okay, but throwing knives are. Only 5 damage. Very inaccurate. could have sworn throwing axes were usable with shields. Well, in that case, we can forget about throwing weapons then for the melee-focused guys. They can just use like a great sword or something. Or just like a long sword could also be fine. That being said, our noble weapons, maybe we just stick to the noble weapons. Spear, okay, so of the melee weapons, throwing axe, harpoon, heavy crossbow, sharp knife, equus, spear, short bow. A great bow then. Granite castle wall embrasures, good lad. And Martin's construction skill should be shooting up pretty quickly. Awesome, we're up to 5 already. Can Van Eyck afford to do some butchery? He certainly can. Van Eyck, have a bite to eat. And then butcher, so we can have some hide. That is after you have converted Big Face. Indeed, Emil. Yeah. But it makes sense though, doesn't it? Certain throwing weapons especially. God, the amount of dirt getting tracked in here. If I closed this door, then almost everybody would have to come in. They would still have to come in to the kitchen. I suppose we can forbid this door, put a door in here, so come into the butchery here, carry the meat around, and then really only the cook would have cause to go in there. Let's try that and see how that works out. It's gonna slow Van. Oh, for goodness sake, we just had plague. Arden. Big Face. Vermeerin. Arden. And Vermeerin. He's my best doctor, is Arden, so Channy then needs to work on them. He tended already. Damn it, I just used him, so I can't preach health. And 4, yikes. I'll rest. Into the sick, damn it. Big Face's immunity is 111. Right. 121. 18. As long as they stay in bed, we ought to be good. That's a poor bed. I think that's why it's not gaining that quickly. I think comfort affects immunity gain speed. I don't think it does. They'll be okay. They'll be fine. Scythe worked for the Romans. If you build a peeler here, isn't a peeler usable as a melee weapon as well? The harpoon is usable with shields. Melee damage per second is not that great. I could give my frontline lads harpoons, and they can melee fight with harpoons. really that only gives me a shield. And besides, nah, let's have them use great bows plus a one-handed weapon of some sort. Just switch to a longsword. I don't think any of the melee weapons confer defense I know of. Splitter, not you haul yet. Jenny, what are you up to? 26, 26. Okay, I think we're good. How many days are we in here? 53 days, and I've got most of my I've got all my inner structures complete, and I'm already working on the embrasures. I feel like I'm ahead of schedule. Good. Very good. I think if I put a wooden dresser here, it should affect all these beds. It's crazy what a difference this prisoners put to work mod actually gives you. Oh crikey, we're out of wood. That's no good. Thanks, Emil. Just wait until you see all these moats get put in here. And, I mean, it's going to take quite a few days. I could always just show you in my offline game, but that kind of takes a lot of the story out of it. When you get to the late game dire raids and you have, like, I'm not kidding, 50 enemy tribesmen come rushing at you. And they come running in here. The only way they can get in is through here. You pull the drawbridge up. They're all just stuck in your fields milling about. And you have, like, 20 colonists just shooting them down. It's so satisfying. Bloody visitors, get out of here. Quest available. Error. Oscar name def site label. Well. A trader is calling from nearby. Brackets threat are hunting him. It's asking you to signal them and draw them towards brackets map underscore definite so he can escape. Well, if it isn't brackets threat brackets. You send the signal, Oscar enemies will activate the site nearby to harass you. Site / all site parts descriptions, the site will remain until you go destroy it. It forms or upgrades a Psylink. I really want that. And whatever this place is, we can go destroy it. The Traremi Pact, hostile. Is that who we're going to have to go fight, probably? I'm just gonna save on the off chance that this balks the game because of the errors here. Whoa! Okay, I got my Starlink Neuroformer. Neuroformer. Guess what? mind. I suppose we just got to choose who we're gonna have use it. Now, here's my first question. If my Stobbie activates this and becomes a royal, can he take both of those roles on? And is that a bad idea? Because being a teetotaler, like, his expectations are going to be through the fucking roof. Right. I mean, he's going to have royal apartments, though. Who else has decent social skills? Freya, actually. We can make Freya queen and like rule the place. I'm happy with that. Big face is the other option. Or social skill for 7 is really good. Okay, we'll leave the Neuroformer there. Then as soon as Freya is converted, make her queen. Oh, 60 and 69, that's really close. Tending to Vermeeren, good. Base. Wait, no, don't equip the wood. What was that? No. Jenny, here's what you're gonna do. Why don't you haul it? Can't you pick it up? Neuroformer. Okay, so the mod that allows me to sort here doesn't actually... is it under items, maybe? Well, I mean, it's not degrading, so... that's fine. Oh no, is this gonna be here until I get rid of whatever has been spawned? Major break risk. That's the hunting work site. I think I should reload and not take this quest. I think it's gonna... this notification is not going to go anywhere because of this. That makes sense. It's a pity, but I have no doubt there will be another quest. Do something like that. Very dirty, Ruth. Lightly dirty. Regardless, I think I need a lot of wood. I need to build bridge tiles there so I can put the floor down. Terraforming here, I need to make foundation material to place there in order so I can build on this mud. And foundation material actually really resource intensive. 100 steel to make 10. So you use stone blocks, say limestone and steel. So I can't do the foundations then until I get my steel production ramped up. It's gonna happen anytime soon. Colonist needs rescue. Face. Come on, lads. You guys are almost over this plague. We're almost there, really. 82, 98. Also, tell you guys what, when it's growing season again, I'm going to, no kidding, have as many people as I can. Even if it's the entire colony, just stop whatever the hell they're doing. Get the crops down. Not getting those crops down, a big issue for us. I think Vermeeren is in decent enough space. He can go back to his normal. It's only big face that I'm worried about. 84 and 89, that's a little close. Hey. Oh, look, it's spring already. Right, so when it's time to get the crops down, Dan, Purple, Rosa, Freya. Really, the only person who shouldn't help plant is the... Bad seasonal temperature. Yep, that's enough. In fact, just get all of it down. Cotton, tea, coffee, smoke leaf. I think we don't need smoke leaf. We can do hops, get some beer down. Rice and some spuds and corn. Although corn takes 11 days to grow and I only have 30 days of growing. Do I? What's the terrain descriptor here on this tile? 30 days. I should be able to get 2 corn crops in. Okay, it's Martin back on his feet. Excellent. Leader speech has 75% chance. It's pretty damn good. I mean, the impressiveness. Let's give it a try. Right. Rosa? Who's our leader, actually? Is it Rosa? No. What? Listening to Dan's speech. Where's Dan? Oh, Rosa's just standing behind because there's only 2 rows of pews. Right. Three colonists per pew. Very good. Pack them in nice and tight. I mean, when we have 20 colonists in here, we're just not going to have enough pews. You know what? Fuck it. Encouraging a leader speech. What about an ethical party? This sort of cheer everyone up. I thought this was the drum party, but it's actually not. Ew, it was boring. I suppose I was a bit greedy trying to do 2 of those in a row. Purple and Big Face are fighting. Are they on different schedules? They are. Do they hate each other? This is Purple. Where's Big Face? Right. Okay, so Big Face is his rival. I have to split these 2 up. Put Big Face on the day shift. One of the 2 of them have to go on the day shift. I could switch Martin to the night shift because then I've got Cheney building during the day and Martin building during the night. That. Excellent, even Freya's building now. Seven construction. Excellent. How are the blocks looking? 1000 granite, 900 limestone. Let's really ramp up the lumber production. That I need to pull this wood in. In fact, 1800 is probably not enough. That ought to do it. God, look at this place. It gets so dirty so quickly. Must be because they're walking on mud and then going inside. Concrete requires terrain that supports heavy. So pretty much I'm going to need 10 steel per block here to build on this mud. A little unfortunate, but I have to be very particular about where I put down their overall base. Don't propose commitment to Channy. Okay, sweet. Go, Misk. Marriage spot. Yeah. Miran, pissing you off. You're a night owl, I see. This is filthy. I don't think I have the doormats mod installed, so I can't put doormats down. That's going to be an issue until I get all of this sorted. Let's just put a bridge down and see if I can build a concrete floor on it. Because if I can, then instead of building full foundations, we can just put a bridge down, concrete over it, floor. We're wearing him down. Almost. What was that? There's a weird sound being used there. And what happened to the Silent Neuroformer? Oh, that's right. That was on the other the thing that we saved. So Vermeeren, you need to focus on crafting over and above growing. The thing is, why aren't the prisoners actually doing this? It can be anyone. Let's just say anyone. Well, sweet. That sorts that then. The Mirren, keep growing. See your weapons. Weapons are all good there. I can do work drive. Not necessary. Who's researching, by the way? Purple. All of these smoke leaf joints are going to rot away soon. It's also going to be really nice once we eventually get plumbing sorted. Pardon, what are you up to? Building limestone tile. Aha, so there's the bridge tile. Can I put concrete on? I can't. Okay, I'm going to have to do the foundation tiles. Yikes. I could also mine loads of coal if I can find any coal. I reckon my best bet to get steel now in a hurry is to break these ruined APCs for all of this stuff here. And these cars. For metal slag chunks. I don't think grizzly bears. Yikes. I've got combat command at least, so that's good. I think it's worth it for grizzly bears. This is friggin' scary. On the plus side, they provide thick leather, which is going to help us with making more helmets. Bake down! Big face, you fool. It is indeed a medieval playthrough, but you know, you have to suspend some disbelief at least. Getting the mods exactly right. A little difficult. It's a strange steel chariot of some sort. The medieval conversion mod that I have is obviously not perfect. But I can tell you guys, you know, playing with the mods is such a pain in the ass. I mean, getting them all exactly right. Well, I mean, you obviously can't keep that shotgun. It's clearly a devil boomstick. Clearly the work of the devil. Can't be having that. Ordered. Can you production command? Oh, it's an AoE around you. Oh, right. Never mind. It at least construction speed, general labor speed. Okay, so it's giving him 20% labor speed at least. Bulk goods. That's nice. Awful. Why is it awful? I suppose it's the doors that are making it awful. Ugly, very dirty. Can clean up in here. Oh, this rock salt is bloody deteriorating. Look at that. Well, I think the solution is I'm just going to throw down loads of these pallets and just start storing stuff. You have Paul Bear in Soviet Russia, in Soviet Rimworld. You bear arms by killing bear. The swelling salts, coarse rock salts. Righto, Dan. Go do some trading. Please have some stomach salts or something. We got goats, sows, bit of pemmican, bit of meat, fish paste. Spuds, bit of cloth. The smoke leaf joints go for a decent price. Lumber, tuna, big tuna. I'm not going to bother selling the tainted clothing because we're going to break it all down. Anything that he's got that I want particularly. Moose hat. Boots. Let's sell some smokes. Get some money off him. Hopefully we can get some better medicine off another trader. See, hang on. Someone was supposed to go for these cars. Purple, are you using... Yes, club. Good. I mean, you get 6 slag chunks out of one car, so really good. I don't want to keep purple up too far past his bedtime, which is now, actually. Right, how are the embrasures coming? Not bad. And also, being that it's spring, they're not going to need to wear these pelt coats all the time. Are we going to need dusters? Maybe. $40 degrees max, 45, 45, 41, 42, 40, 40. I think we're okay, actually. We can stop auto refueling these fires. Being that I don't need them for heat. It's so good to see the crops all go down. If I'm feeling a bit spicy, I might even get down some more crops here. What would I throw down? Just more cotton? I could do whole fields of cotton. And then just carpet everywhere. But I think I like the look of this. I want to do limestone brick floors. Why is no one... have a mirror in? Vermeer on the night shift. Yes, he'll be up at 4 o'clock. For a second I thought that this prisoner was going to start toking up. Nope. Oh, that's right. I forgot to give the prisoners somewhere to eat their food. Furniture. Bone tape. The outdoor floors could all be done of bone as well, which would kind of look badass, but... Bone do we have? 1200, not that much actually. Excellent, so Hornet Slayer is now converted. Not converting, recruiting. 19 resistance. Take too long. Actually, the tea is a lot more important than I might otherwise realize, because the way it boosts your immune system when you're sick. So important. What are we researching now? Great bow. Okay, we'll pick up beer brewing afterwards. It's too late to start researching Devil Strand to maybe get Devil Strand down this year. Maybe next year. I mean, saying that, I have come to appreciate just how late game of an item Devil Strand is. So good. Like a Devil Strand Gambison. Usually like more protection than a whole lot of really impressive leathers. Curses. Just fake down. Just to get it to switch targets. And it goes back for you. What's big fake? Did he drop his... What? Oh god. Ears got cut off. He's frail. Manipulation is 0. Stay down, dude. Excuse me. Seems like I've touched the plague, not just the colonists. Splitter, can you fucking stop consuming grass and... Oh, what the... Oh. I think that big face is frail is really bad. Whew. Yeah, indeed. Need more tea. Need a tea break soon. Hey, Vamiran, what are you doing? Preparing hide. Fair enough. Log table. Being used enough. Bone stool masterwork. What do you fucking do? Is there some more amber crystal around here somewhere? There is. See what Freya's... go mine, Freya. Good lass. Taking forever to train this thing to haul. Most likely, I imagine that the way I will get that done is I will end up just buying some animals. Trader, which is fair enough. Very unlikely the kind of animal that I want is just going to wander in. Obviously, we'll start taking horses and then start breeding them eventually. Horse is... I would like a trainability tab. That'll be useful. Sort by trainability. Vamiran. All needs to be... I kind of need someone to focus on just nothing but producing wood. I need a lot of lumber if I'm going to make great bows for everyone. Well, these prisoners will be converted and recruited sooner rather than later, I'd imagine. He's almost done. Big face. There's not that much resistance left. Then we've got to start working on Freya. I've been saying I'm going to, you know, arrest Freya and convert her for a while, but that won't happen before we've got those 2 prisoners in. Like that crop of ambrosia failed, as did this one, but that's fair enough. It was winter after all. Hold it. Pulls. Sweet, this whole embrasure wall is almost done. What can I actually do? Oh, he's still pretending to be down. Oopsie. Face. Eventually, I can give him prosthetic ears. Little toe. Completely deaf. Can't hear a fucking thing. Alright, what's the green lumber situation? 0. The Hornet Slayer, why won't you work on that wood, please? Come on! Crops are still going down. Well, I suppose they don't all have tools yet, and the tools do make a nice big difference. I think I might just make shovels for everyone, and then just a couple of hammers just for the 2 production specialists. Although really they don't need it. I suppose they can just use shovels. The only advantage the hammer gives you over the shovel is the plus 5% chance to successfully construct. And for these guys that have such high construction skill, that doesn't really do anything. Right, Vamiran, good lad. Thousand lumber, that's what I'm talking about. Let's just finish the embrasures and then we can move everybody here in here into this barracks. It's going to take ages to plant those oak trees, but I think it's probably worth doing. Wait, let's let all the other crops go down first. It might take like a whole year to grow the bloody things, but it gives such a nice yield. Growing time is 30 days, and it's going to be cold. I'm probably better off using poplar. Oh, the dirt. Bloody dirt. Who's idle? Marden's idle. That means Marden doesn't yet have the construction skill, does he? Halfway. Go on, Marden. Go for it, my son. He'll be level 6 before you know it. I think as soon as he's level 6, I'm going to cancel building all the rest. Then he can focus on getting the braziers down. If it wasn't for losing the mining skill when you make them a Stobbie, I could have made Freya a decent Stobbie. In Joran Hunt, we can't do that. Hare self-tamed. Yummy, thank you, Hare. Yes, it's a hauler. Excellent. Nice, and here comes the steel finally. 14.2, getting there. Oof, nice. Big faces up. 8.7, won't need too many more of those. I must say, I don't know what it is There's a lot more social fights. I think it's the ideologian conflicts. Leather Gambison. How many Gambisons do we have? One looks like it. A raid from Lenoria. Oof, yikes. And there's a scary one. What is that? A heavy crossbow. Ooh, another heavy crossbow. God, and plate armor. All of them ranged fighters. In that case, should we just melee fight them all? 1 and 9, 4 and 4, 16 melee skill, good lord. 13, 4, 6, 11. We're going to lose in melee. They don't have great accuracy. Okay, Jenny. We can get these embrasures built here this way. They're gonna have to run past them to attack us. Hang on, one other thing. The new area called the Inner Keep. And the Inner Keep. This is scary. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we actually lose someone here. Line embrasures, good. Modern. I've got Gambisons. I should probably force the people who are going to go on the front lines to wear them. Which is going to be who? Actually, it's going to be Big Face. And Modern. No, not wearing any pants though. His bits hanging out. Modern. This Gambison is not a whole lot of armor. Not worth it. Clearly I would have been better off. 17% sharp armor. How's that? Right. Okay, well, forget that then. That's crazy. I suppose it's really only worth it once you can make it out of Devil Strand. Unit's almost finishing here. They're going to attack any second. Animals. Oh, okay. Come with you when you are drafted. Good. That could help. Okay, here they come. I don't think that combat focus is actually available right now. Versus. Yeah, hopefully these boomalovs explode and that helps us. Okay, Big Face. God, that crossbow is scary. It's bloody Battle Brothers all over again. I'm gonna have to charge him. This is a disaster. It's attacking us? No, attack them, damn it. Oh, it's attacking them. Okay, that's wonderful. That helps. Helps. Big Face. Modern. That's huge. Right, so you lads. Focus on that lad. Modern, stick him with a spear, buddy. Oof, God, Modern's getting messed up. There goes our best crafter. Okay, time to charge them. God. Not the leader, not Dan. Oh, God. Jesus, those crossbows are scary. Lads, close in on them. This is the problem with giving them the charge order. They just hit the first person in front, and the enemies at the back still attack you then. Oh, they're fleeing. Thank goodness. Well, on the plus side, we're getting some nice crossbows. Channy. Capture Rimbert. Rosa. Capture Zingra. Right, who's in big danger? Rosa is in danger. Raya. Rescue Rosa. Van Eck. Capture that lad. These two boomalabs are down, they're gonna explode soon. Heavy crossbow. In fact, let's tell someone, especially to haul that, just to get it out of there. All the heavy crossbow, all that. A hand crossbow. Hand crossbow, that's a kind of crap. Our first grave getting filled. Oh wait, lads, is anyone gonna beat these bloody fires out? Lads, hello? Anyone? Big face, you are bleeding, you deaf idiot. Tend, wash, 5 hours. Heavy crossbow stab to the heart. Lord. That Eck is in a daze, Freya's in a daze. Oh my word. I mean, I suppose it was a stroke of luck that these things actually attacked the enemies. And a lot of them are wearing like steel and iron armor. Sadly, you took a crossbow bolt to the right to the schnoz, Modern. These gambesons and pants, we can actually stop with that. That's no good. Tribal wear, unbelievably, is actually superior. Rimbert's gonna die, looks like. 3 hours. I've already got 2 prisoners. Who are they with? Lenoria. Lenoria can actually get sent up to neutral if we release enough prisoners. So Rimbert and Zingray we're going to be releasing. Okay, the fires are out. How is tending looking? All right. we're gonna build a modern statue, but we need to get him buried respectfully first. Coal, excellent. I needed that. Where is it? Also, there was a silver meteorite that crashed here. But here the infections are starting. Ugh, God. Channy's gonna freak out as well. I've left her on just tending for very long. Feeding a meal, then go feed yourself. Oh look, she's blind. Oh, these guys are from the blind religion. I think I might take the odd organ. Give me your left lung. And give me your kidney. I'm going to suspend for now. I want Channy to recover a little bit first. Pain, tired, hungry. Channy, when is your rest time? Midnight. She's gonna collapse. Sleeping now? Okay, fine. We lost a colonist and someone freaked out. 2 people freaked out. Yikes. Solitary Requiem expected for... Yeah, we're going to do that now. And I left 3 square space here, so we're going to have a grave with a statue of the person above them. We'll never do hauling. Hauling, consume, strip. What? I think because I have it set to critical here, it'll haul him to the meat hooks first. Sorry, Morden. Then he can be buried. I had to hang you up on some meat hooks first. Pretty grim, I know. I'll wait for Vanek to come out of his psychotic wandering, then we can do this. Actually, no, never mind, don't bother waiting. Moral guard present. Was it the moral guard who died? Okay, so Vanek has to come out of that first. In fact, we can check everybody in. I mean, most of these guys are all available. Right, so who wants the greedy, brawling pyromaniac who is frail and deaf? Raging Fury. Dan, our leader. Well, perfect then. Danny. MAL. Who else? Morden. That's it for now. Okay, medical emergency is on Rimbert. Oh, this dude is wake up addicted. Well, left kidney destroyed. It just so happens we are going to be taking a kidney. How long is this person still considered guilty for? Or maybe I should just straight release them. Because it's this particular faction whom we can turn from hostile to neutral. The factions that we should harvest from is Arido Empire and Trorimi Pact. Because there's no point in trying to appease them. Damn. But losing our best crafter was pretty disastrous. Now Vamira needs to take over. He's not even assigned. See? Okay, Vamiran, you now need to work on tailoring and smithing. He's a decent artist, so I mean, we can actually make a statue quite nicely, quite quickly. What am I missing here? Steel. It's true, MAL. MAL says that Martin is the Sean Bean of my community. Martin does tend to come over all dead quite a lot. Come on, Van Eyck, get out of this bloody psychotic wandering, dude. No, not fire starting. Well, it's raining, so okay, good. You know what? Go ahead. Start fires. Totally fine. Okay. Van Eyck is back. Damn it. And they go straight into a social fight. What is wrong with you guys? Come on, stick together. Got a lot of rivals. Cheney is a rival of Raging Fury, Schmidt, Rosa, and Van Eyck. So Cheney needs to be on a different schedule to Rosa, Van Eyck. Fuck it. Cheney, you're going on the night shift. Give Martin a good send-off. He did his best, but then his head came off. Listen to all of us here. It can happen. Your head falling off can happen at any time out here on the rim. Try not to let it freak you out. Okay, looks like we released those two prisoners, so good. And faction-wise, minus 68. Should go up to minus 50 soon. Emi, Vito, Lenoria. It actually shouldn't be that difficult to get them neutral. If we just go there with a trade caravan, give them everything we have that's non-essential, we can probably get them to not hate it. Just less raids. Danny's a worker, Van Eyck is the moral guy, Danny is the leader. Do we have a drum party to raise morale? Role change, harmony. Dance party with drums. Rosa, what is the problem? Need to be downed. Let's jam. Alright, gotta be started at a campfire. Well, the embrasures are coming along nicely. God, it's filthy in here again. Right, looks like all these crops are down, which is good. Is that fully grown? I can't really see. How are we doing recruiting wise? 8.6? Oh, have Hornet Slayer before you know it. Need another constructor. He's only got 4 construction, but he does have a passion for it. He's a great cook and a great grower. This dude, Drosboberg, I want him. I need the medic. Vermeeren, what are you building? Leather armor. Cheney failed. Strange. He's a master. But manipulation is affected by his injuries. Fair enough. Well, it is a reminder though that when raids happen in future, we're going to keep grabbing prisoners, and if they're from the 2 fully hostile places, then we can just grab some organs out of them. Who is set to haul +1? Kind of no one, really. Don't want the stuff out in the open, it's deteriorating. Yeah, steel chest plate, that's cool. Steel. I need to research anything. Yes, beer brewing was a priority. Absolutely a priority. Granite is getting low, and I think that means I should order the colonists to go fetch some more granite. Van Eck Wood Rosa. Thank you for reminding me about these heavy crossbows. Oh yeah. Get the best shooting skill. 11 on Rosa, that's nice. 13 on Cheney. 12. Okay, so Cheney and Vermeer are not going to use the heavy crossbows. Danny, best social person. And then we can actually make some money here now from this weaponsmith. By selling a bunch of our junk weapons that we don't want. Righto. This is a pretty damn good tactic for making good money. You tame animals and then sell them. Herbal medicine, we're only down to 18. I'll take all of that. Smoke leaf joints, we can sell most of those. Bone, log club, hammer, I don't need. EX can go. Dane X can go. Steel heavy mace is tempting. Only 8.25, that's not that good. And it weighs 15 kilograms. Hand crossbows I don't like. Recurve bows we can keep. Another heavy crossbow. Don't mind if I do. How much money you got? Give me your pemmican too. Oh yes. Okay, nowhere to store pemmican, fair enough. Well, look, the fact that we now have 3 heavy crossbows and are not just some goobers who can't shoot. 13, 12, and 11. Pretty sick. Place is always filthy. Nice. Rumbos. That's a little too dangerous for us now. Indeed, Daryl, these heavy crossbows hit so hard. So 20 damage, 2.0 stopping power. 40% armor penetration. 31 range. The long range isn't that good though. Eventually, once I'm fully teched up, I might go for the composite longbows, which don't hit as hard, but they can shoot, I think, 35 tiles, which is about here. And the rate of fire is better, and the accuracy at long range is in the 70s. And so eventually when the mobs hit us, let's say they spawn here and they want to come in here, they have to run past the moat with taking fire from all of our guys with our recurve, not recurve crossbows, composite longbows is what I'm thinking of. Well, the fact that I've got loads of food is quite reassuring. I like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10 soon to be 0.9 resistance. Oh, I still got to break Raging Furies. What's he down to? Must be quite low now. One more after this should do it. 0.35, so close. When can we do a conversion ritual? In 3 days. Right, we'll do it then. So where are the rest of those lads? Oh, I should have stripped the other ones before I released them. Good steel clothing. Missing out on. Jenny, healing up, building embrasure. So the northern side is done. Eastern side is like 1 block away from being done. Western side is about 50%. Southern side is about 30%. So it's happening nice and quickly, man. Very pleased with it. And as much as I want the moats up, I think once we have the inner keep embrasures, we'll do all the flooring. Just to help with the people's morale, because morale is a touch low from having the awful environment. Butcher is passing by. Dan, where are you at? Hey. I love how the prisoners just get cracking with the cutting of the stone. Excellent. No one's actually planting trees here. I think there's a fair plant grow requirement to do that. Is there a mortar equivalent like a trebuchet? There is a mod for that, but I don't think it works with my mod list. I think it's called medieval siege weaponry or something. You can build ballistas. There's little small static ballistas like the Romans had. And there might be a trebuchet, but I don't recall. I probably should have had it working on this mod list, because that would at least give the enemy some chance of being able to get in. This is a pity. It'll be such a shame if I have to kill these lads. Especially Hornet Slayer being so close to getting recruited. Hornet Slayer has a shield. Not that it matters. Okay, we didn't do any permanent damage. That's not good. Clubs are really good at that, which I suppose makes sense. Alright. Let's put a stop to your stupid ideas of breaking out of this prison. Although to be fair, it's a prison made out of rough wood and dirt floors. You can see how they might think they had a chance of getting out of here. Like, getting Drosboberg as a medic is going to take so much strain off of Channy as well. It's also a little scary when things go quite badly. And then Chaney isn't able to actually do some tending. I mean, if Chaney goes down, we don't have a second medic. Oh, a Jade Meteorite. Damn, he died of malnutrition? What was he getting? Dads, aren't you feeding him? Seriously? Oh. Lads, seriously? It's my own fault. I should have assigned more jailers. I mean, which one is feeding people? Wardening. Damn it. And I've spent so long. Ugh. God, that's disappointing. Just as I was singing home the virtues of this guy and how important it is for us to get another medic, he goes and starves to death. Fucking hell. Died of malnutrition. Brutal. Guesses. And you know, in that last fight, even if we had the embrasures fully built, wouldn't have helped all that much. They had the advantage in a big way in terms of their ranged weaponry. I need to break down these walls because any enemies attacking us from here has cover. I might actually put a 2-tile radius of pathways just so that trees can't grow there to give cover either. God. I released 2 perfectly good prisoners as well, thinking I would be getting 2 more, but I went and let one starve to death. That deserves a failed trumpet. Failed tuba. Oh. Look how dirty this place is. I suppose it's time week to make the home area be this whole area here now. All that filth there is probably contributing to people being unhappy and even to disease risk, I imagine. Bridging theory. A cleaner and a hauler above all else. Ugh. And then Danny, who's meant to be wardening. Let's actually make sure that he has that as his #1 priority. That may well be what got that other prisoner killed. I think it is. Yeah, I saw that Danny was set to 1 for all these jobs, but forgetting that he had competing priorities meant that they weren't getting fed. Oof, that's such an oof. Oof and a big fail. You know, with these 3 tiles open here, we can make a promenade full of statues. When you enter the base, you can see how fancy it looks here. We have some trees planted. That's actually going down fairly quickly, these poplar trees. They grow in 15 days. Okay. Who's researching? Nail, but busy with the harvests. Is there a weapon available that gives him increased plant? Not. Ooh, Granlin. Do we want to plant a Granlin? Not yet, I don't think. Actually, I can deconstruct these wall-mounted lamps. That's just taking labor to have them refilled, and there are amber crystal lamps there anyway. Place is a little quiet right now. What's going on? Bunch of people on a night shift, I see. Danny is harvesting. Jenny is building granite wall and braziers. We have 200 and something, 230 granite blocks. There is plenty of chunks ready to go. .8. Ugh, that was such a big screw up. Oh well. Cremate human. I need to add a bull to cremate rotten animal. What are my pressing concerns right now? Nothing's like emergency. Just got to be patient while Freya and Cheney finish the embroideries. Yeah, done. That whole section. There and there. Oh, for fuck's sake. I suppose that did take too long. Oh. Ugh. And on that note, let's call it a stream. Oh, for fuck's sake. I might be a decent Rimworld engineer, like, you know, with this base I'm building, but not so good with the prisoner management. Prisoners tended to come over all dead. Oh, God, that's disappointing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We were going to be 11 strong a little while ago, and now we're down to 8. Marden died, and then both of our bloody prisoners didn't make it. Ugh. At least make sure that everyone has a club as a melee weapon, because then when it then does come down to fighting lads, I want to be using melee weapons to give us the best chance of wounding rather than killing. Yeah, I need to work on my prison wardening skills. Need granite blocks. We out of granite blocks. Okay. Okay. Everything's grinding to an ass-screeching halt. Right, this is the challenging bit of the stream. Well, the campaign. When we come back, we're going to right this ship. Well, we'll see. It's not like we did nothing in this stream. We got a nice full crop down. We finished the internal structures. The embrasures are almost entirely complete. So that was the plus side. Storage is nice and sorted. We survived a pretty scary raid and got ourselves some really nice crossbows. 3 heavy crossbows. So we can back ourselves. Let's see if we can just end off the stream by converting Raging Fury. Come on, Raging Fury, become a Stob assist. I know that we have a questionable track record with prisoners. Okay, good. Convert to Stobbinism. Okay, good. Doesn't have a bond anymore. None. Minor setbacks. Minor setbacks. Well, Lex, thanks for watching, and I shall see you all on Thursday night. So we will pick this up. And I think it's too early to say. Once I'm done with this Rimworld playthrough, which is once the base is fully built, once we have 20-something odd colonists all fully suited and booted with full gear, we will destroy Tosai and Raptor's Castle by the Field, maybe even Pesue Stronghold and Gorilla's Fortress on the Oasis, and then we'll call it a campaign. And after that, then it's Long War of the Chosen time. Got ourselves a nice mod list for Long War of the Chosen. I'm going to be asking you guys to resubmit characters. So keep an eye out on the YouTube channel for announcement for that. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in.